Why you ping me?
Cause you suck.
Alright. It's working. Alright, so welcome back, guys. We have a camera in Florida that's running. Okay.
Bro.
So we do have a hurricane now headed right towards Florida. Has become a hurricane. We have hurricane warnings in Florida and Georgia, and tropical storm warnings from South Carolina, including my cousins, to Georgia to Florida. Also, we have tropical storm watches from all the way up into North Carolina, including Wilmington, North Carolina. So this will be a large area that's going to get affected by this hurricane, eventually tropical storm. But so if you're in like Jacksonville, Gainesville, Tallahassee, Savannah, Charleston, Wilmington, Myrtle Beach, what other towns? Orlando, Florida, like all those towns, Tampa. Cedar Key is our biggest one that we are very concerned about. We have a camera here in Cedar Key, which we will.
They also evacuated Cedar Key completely, just for an update.
No, I don't. There. So it's up in the corner, and it will stay running up in the corner until I shut it down. So make sure everything's going well.
Oh.
Hello everyone. Joined. We do currently.
Quick update.
We do currently, in fact, have many things to talk about, including, I mean, obviously the hurricane, but B, this earlier today we had a whole bunch of tornado warnings in the Naples to Marco Island metro area. So those are associated with the outer bands, and we just had a new mesoscale discussion. 40% water.
I know what the mesoscale discussion is.
I just read it. There's a 40% chance of a watch. Also, we have a tornado possible tag down here with this storm near Homestead and headed up towards Kendall. So if you're in any of those locations, just a little heads up. If you're in Homestead, Inkna, Lake Spada Bay, the Keyhole, any of those locations, just heads up, including Sponge Rocks, which is out here. Should be over here, I'm pretty sure. Even if you're in like Alistown, Bahamas, that's a little area that's like the only island I'm actually concerned about for some possible isolated outer bands that might make it to that island. I'm not sure. It probably might, but let's put it there. So as you can see, the pressure in Cedar Key here is we have a few different cameras here now. This side's less crowded, I think, but I like it on this side. So these two cameras, they're about in the same area, so it should be giving us about the same view, but two different views at the same time.
Quick update.
Yes.
We have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Palm Bay in Florida that has 60-mile-per-hour winds with it.
Actually, this is right near my grandparents' house in Vero Beach. So, this is headed towards West Melbourne, Palm Bay, as he said, parts of northern Indian River County, Kissimmee County, and Brevard County in Florida. So if you're in any of those locations, just get indoors and away from windows. The most concerning area today is right in here. The area I'm most concerned about, like Cape Coral up to Spring Hill. We've already had reports of some flash flooding in Key West. We've had some storm surge in the low-lying areas of Key West, especially on the southern end of town, near like this area just south of the airport. There's been some reports. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get more out of this region, because as the eye comes closer and closer, it will bring more and more water with it. So if you're in this region, just heads up. If you're on these, if you're in Key West, just stay inside. I would just stay inside today. Don't do anything. Just ride it out. Tampa, outer bands are now starting to make it to you. They have been for the past couple hours, I should say. So the center of the storm is still right there, but the outer bands go all the way out to here. So huge storm, huge wind field. These are the outer bands out here. This right here, headed that way. So like the north, like far southern Louisiana here, like at the tip here, near like Orchard to Boothville, Pilot Town. Like these are very tiny flood-prone towns. They're not gonna get flooding, but they're definitely gonna get some rain from the outer bands. Do you guys have anything to add?
No.
Maybe just checking. No, not really.
So yeah, if you're on the west coast of Florida, from pretty much Fort Myers to Panama City, Florida, I would just, if you're right on the coast, I would have evacuated yesterday or the day before. Now is a little bit too late, but you still have some time if you're in the Tallahassee, Apalachicola region before the heavy stuff gets here. You should have done it already, but like as Mr. Topman or Devin was saying early on, Cedar Key has been blocked off. It's been evacuated. Summer,
Okay.
Rosewood, also evacuate. Look, as you can see, this area is in fact the floodplain. You can actually see the floodplain right here. You can see the really dark area. This area will flood the most. So the water's just gonna keep, this area is super flat, so it's just gonna keep getting pushed in to these regions right here. What are you gonna say, Mr. Topman?
The severe thunderstorm warning continues. Still has a tornado possible tag with 60-mile-per-hour winds for in Miami-Dade County, Florida.
As you just heard, this one's continued. This is from Miami-Dade. This is a strong storm from the outer bands. That's just going to continue moving north. So downtown Miami will eventually have to deal with this, but all the way up here into, if you're in Valdosta, Wade Cross, Homerville, Fulton, Quiet Man, and what's one town in this county? Statenville. I would be prepared. I would actually start getting out and going towards like Albany, Georgia, Columbus, Macon, because you guys are in the hurricane warning. So you guys are not in the flood prone area, but you're in that hurricane warning. And as you can
Also
see,
have one more update.
1 second. As you can see, this whole area right here, including Tallahassee, is very forested. So we'll probably see a lot of power outages from Perry to Tallahassee to Crawfordville. Crawfordville, you are in that floodplain. So if you were in Crawfordville right now, start having a plan to get out of there if local officials tell you to get out of Crawfordville. What are you saying, Mr. Tubman?
Never mind. Let's get the show that died.
As you can see in Clearwater, Tampa, Florida, Sand Keys, Siesta Key, Key West cameras, all those cameras are now starting to get windy. So I wouldn't be surprised soon if we start getting some reports of some more power outages. Speaking of power outages, let me go refresh the Florida page. So we have gotten more in the county of Glades. So if you're in Glades County, we have almost 230 people without power. Naples, Collier County, 1,041. Lee, 397. 300 in Charlotte, 300 in Sarasota, 121 there. Tampa. Also, a whole bunch from a storm that came through in Waukulla County, which is up near Tallahassee. 560 people without power in those regions.
Oh, I found something interesting.
What?
So if you just look at the Tampa Bay, Florida radar, you can see a little bit of an idea of what the eye's gonna be looking like.
Oh yeah. So it looks like the eye is like right. The eye will be right here as it moves off to its north and east. So if we draw a straight line, if it's gonna keep going straight, it's gonna pretty much go into this beach right here, Horseshoe Beach. So if you're in Horseshoe Beach, can one of you guys look up, has Horseshoe Beach, Florida been evacuated yet?
I'm getting reports that they have been evacuated there.
Yeah, they've been evacuated.
Okay. A severe thunderstorm warning in Miami, Florida, with wind gusts of 70 miles per hour.
Yep. All right. So this is a considerable. No, it also still has the tornado possible tag.
So if you're in Miami, Florida, Hialeah, Florida, and even if you're in Miami Beach, start getting off the beach. If you are in Miami Beach, off the beach. Bay Harbor, off the beach. Golden Beach, Bay, off the beach. Get inside and away from windows because this does have some very tiny hail, but mainly the damaging wind threat. I wonder, do we have like earth cam in this region that I can look at? See what the storm looks like?
Probably.
Yes, I do.
I won't be surprised.
No, it's offline. God dang. There is one.
Oh, okay. This is gonna need monitor.
That actually sucks, though.
We can have a possible area of rotation just near Florida City.
Florida City. Where's Florida City?
Florida City, Florida.
No doubt. Where in Florida? Oh my god, I'm stupid. It's right there.
Why do I talk to him?
That red right there is not a part of the storm. That's severe thunderstorm warning. I don't see any rotation. Actually, wait a minute. I found it. Right over.
You are. Oh my god.
Right over Gateway Estates. Are you looking at?
Yeah, but I also have another radar for me, radar scope, and it's not showing anything. It just shows something off the chart.
Alright. Oh, we just got a new mesoscale discussion. I think out there in Idaho, 40% watch chance. So we might get a watch out there.
Bro, you said you read the you said you read the uh membership discussion and you did it.
I read the one down in Florida.
No, there was a new one on top of the SPC page that you said.
I don't have the SBC page pulled up right now because
But alright, time for me to do something I like to do.
so if we haven't talked about Orlando area, which they're also in a threat, Orlando does in fact have a tropical storm warning. Same with all the surrounding counties that surround Orange County. All in fact have tropical storm warnings. So if you're in any of those counties, just a heads up, you probably might lose power. You will actually most likely the area that I'm most concerned about with power outages, and the Weather Channel also highlighted this region, is right in there. Southern Georgia, north central Florida, including Jacksonville, Gainesville, Lake City, almost Tallahassee, and then it kind of like expands from that.
Wow. Okay, so just looking by the HRRR model, it's showing it gonna be hitting near Crawfordville in Florida. I'm gonna use the NAM3K now.
Near what town?
Crawfordville.
What is it saying? What
Crawfordville. Type it in.
No. I know where Crawfordville, Florida is, but up near Tallahassee. What are you saying about Crawfordville? What are you saying about Crawfordville?
Okay, so the NAM3K and the HRRR are kind of agreeing with each other. It's just the intensity of hurricane that is getting out of hand.
All right.
But it also shows the hurricane heading to Crawfordville.
I will show it. All right. So right now, this is where it is. Outer bands are starting now moving to Crawfordville area.
And it shows as a probably Cat 4 hurricane.
That's a 8 p.m. Apalachicola. You're starting to get the outer bands.
Oh my god.
It's around 7 a.m. tomorrow. I will be up, but I won't be live. I'll start a live stream, but I won't be live because I have to go to school. Then it makes landfall around the town of Lanark Village. There's no towns right here, right? No. Or it makes landfall on Dog Island. So then it goes right over Crawfordville. So if you're in Crawford, and it still has a good high. Crawfordville heads up. Still has a good eye when it goes over Tallahassee. So Tallahassee heads up. Still has a eye over that region. Then it slowly fades. But still, it will still in fact have tropical storm force winds all the way up into the Carolinas, southern Virginia, and bring some rain to like Maryland, Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Virginia.
I just want to say the significant tornado parameter is off the chart.
Can I look at that on Radar Omega?
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
Tornado parameter. All right, we're gonna look at Tallahassee area first. All right, so
A new severe thunderstorm warning, including Osceola County and Florida, for Kissimmee, Florida, and for 60-mile-per-hour winds.
We have an update on the millibar of Hurricane 972 millibars now.
Oh my god, that's even worse than what.
Wow. This hurricane is racing to be Cat 2.
Alright, so here's the
This thing is.
Here's the HRRR. This is at 6 p.m. Outer bands moving into Miami and Orlando, Florida. Then this is at 2 a.m. The eyewall starting to move into Apalachicola. At 7 a.m. Eyewall into Tallahassee, Crawfordville, Apalachicola still. Makes landfall right around Live Oak Island, Plum Richard area. So that's what the HRRR says. The NAM 12 cams, here's what it says also. It also said the same thing.
It says, get out of my house.
Alright, yeah, it has it making landfall over here near Perry. It has it making landfall like. No. Wait, what? Yeah, it has it making landfall over right where Vince is right now. So like Keaton Beach, Deckles Beach. So those areas. The GFS.
Possible area of rotation near south of Coppertown, Florida.
Okay. First, look at the GFS. It has landfall being right around Crawfordville, St. Mark's, Plum Orchard, that area. So Crawfordville, you will be hit, and probably pretty strong because most of the models agree that it's going to come right under you. And Tallahassee too. And then the GFS has it coming up.
Tomorrow, there's a slight risk for severe weather for the Carolinas, Georgia, and Orlando, Florida. Carried by another 5%.
I did check them. It's about Schoology. What about Schoology? I just like open it. Just do it, okay? I don't have any. Then you should know what it says. Well, because you read them. No, I didn't read it. I'll give you two. I'm not. I'm just saying, hold on, let me just unmute. I don't have access to Schoology. Okay? I see the emails come through. Yeah, I'll open up. All right. All right. So don't give me attitude. I'm not. I'll keep you right behind the wall. Please. I'm not. I'll shut the computer right now, okay? Hey. Um. It's getting
Bruce said he
quiet right
uses
now. It's really hard to hear Cole's mic. No, not Orlando.
Orlando.
Yeah, so we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning just to south of Orlando, including Kissimmee, St. Cloud, Actually, that's where my uncle lives. Harmony, New England, Botanica, almost Disney World. So Disney World, just a heads up that this could be coming towards you.
The,
70
hey,
mile per
to be
hour
honest,
winds.
to be honest, there was a tornado that was about to form over Disney World, but then lifted, like the funnel lifted, and they didn't get it. But this could be a chance.
Is Disney shutting down for this?
Yeah.
Don't.
Yes. Yes.
Can you shut up, Devin? Because I'm not sure.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
I do.
Disney World usually shuts down for these types of events.
Let me see. I'm going on their website.
Bro, I was going on Disney's website, Disney.com, Disney.China. Okay.
Disney.China.
Hey, yo, what?
Okay. So pressure in Cedar Key right now is 1008.2 millibars. So that's probably gonna start dropping soon.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So if you're in like all the way again, if you're from Charleston all the way down to Key West, just heads up. Yeah, just like actually from Wilmington, North Carolina, all the way down to Key West needs to be very weather aware. If you're in storm surge warnings or hurricane warnings, I would recommend having plans to get out, especially if you're in Tampa Metro because this area is very prone to flooding.
So
Most likely.
further.
1 second. Most likely, this whole region right along the bay here, including High Point and stuff, will be flooded. Flooded as it all comes in to these little inlets. It's just gonna flood. And it's also gonna flood on the outside, hitting Treasure Island, Medina Beach, Ridge Shores, Indian Rock Beach, and into this bay. So St. Pete and Clearwater are kind of in a situation here that if I was in the areas that I'm highlighting right now, if I were in those areas, I would evacuate right now. There will be storm surge in these regions all the way up into here because there's rivers that bring the storm surge all the way up.
So per the Disney World by their website, they are saying that they are still warning normal hours, but they are keeping a close eye on this hurricane.
Alright. So another point of Tampa that I'm worried about is this whole peninsula right here. Because it's just gonna flood into this peninsula from this side and this side. So this peninsula, if you're in Port Tampa, Alavista Tracks, Alta Park, MacDill Air Force Base, Rattlesnake, Antietam,
A rattlesnake.
Palm Beach, all the way up to Highway 60. I would start having a plan to evacuate, especially if you're within like 2 blocks from the coast, 2 blocks away from the what's it called, bay.
Yeah, the bay. Yeah.
Another area
Yeah.
is Spring Hill. It's just gonna funnel in here. This area could be up to 7 to 12 feet of storm surge, which will probably most likely bring it all the way into here. So if you're like Highway 19 and towards the coastline, I would definitely evacuate. If you're close to there and like on the other side, I would just have a plan to evacuate as soon as you can. As local officials might give evacuation orders for this part of spring. Cedar Key, I'm pretty sure it's going to be completely underwater. So no matter where you are on Cedar Key, it's entirely evacuated, right? Did all the residents evacuate, you said?
Yep.
They have confirmed that all residents evacuated and none stayed, or did some stay?
I'm thinking some stayed. I'm not sure though. Some people can't leave though.
Yeah, again, evacuation.
But they might have found shelter.
On the mainland, right? Like up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like schools and places.
But don't forget,
Update.
Hold on, Mr. Toppin. Don't forget, evacuation costs money. Gas money. Gas, very expensive. Especially in Florida. Because of the high demand. So, that's another reason why some people cannot get out. What are you going to say, Mr. Toppin?
There is a moderate risk for exclusive rainfall just south of Tallahassee.
Alright, hold on. Let me just turn that on.
And also, there's also a day 2 moderate risk for exclusive rainfall for Tallahassee up to Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina.
Yep, as Mr. Toppin was saying, if you're in this red area right now, I would recommend, this whole area is a flood prone area, so I would recommend if you're in the red area, start trying to get to higher ground like Tallahassee.
Whoa.
Also, this whole entire region, including Mr. Toppin, is in a slight
What?
risk for flooding.
Also, I have one more update that we now have a new severe custom watch for Idaho.
Okay.
Okay.
The hurricanes now.
That is Montana, first of all.
Severe thunderstorm watch, and the hurricane's now a category 2.
Oh no. It started when I woke up this morning, it was only a tropical storm. Now it's a cat 2.
Okay, so we have so we have a new
I would
severe
like to
thunderstorm.
beg to differ when you said it's Montana. It literally says on the severe thunderstorm watch for northeastern Idaho.
Look, this area
Right.
right here, these 2 counties.
Do you need to show? Do you want me to show you the proof?
Yes, show me right now. DM me the picture.
Okay.
Put it in this group chat
Let me
right
just
now. Right now.
store.
Okay. Also, an extreme wind warning looks likely.
NWS. Severe thunderstorm.
Also, new advisory and new updated cone.
So severe thunderstorm warning continues for Miami, Florida. Still has a tornado possible tag. Okay, I found it. I'm sending it to you right now.
Alright. So I guess I'll say one thing. The cone shifted a bit.
Get off
It
me.
just hasn't loaded all the way for me. Then because it only shows 2 counties under the watch.
I think it shifted only like east a bit east. Or is that just me?
So now, okay, this is different. We now have storm surge watches for the Outer Banks, including Washington, New Bern, Beaufort, Emerald Island, Havelock, Okalaki, and a new tropical storm watch all the way up to Kitty Hawk. So now if you're
Wow.
all the way down to Key West. You need to have a plan to get out in case local officials tell you to.
Oh yeah, satellite is just. Well, I
Wow.
don't know if it's trying. I
We
think
could
it's
have,
trying to form some eye with it.
we could have some rapid intensification of this storm because it wasn't supposed to be Cat 2 until 8 p.m.
Really? Oh my. Okay. Yeah, so again, your time to evacuate in the Big Bend of Florida, mainly areas east of Tallahassee. Evacuate right now. You have limited time. Just go. Just evacuate right now. But remember, like Cool Water Map said, gas expensive. It's very expensive to evacuate sometimes. So make sure you can do it without going homeless or like losing a lot of money.
Oh,
Just don't make sure you go homeless by evacuating.
We want you to
You
evacuate.
probably won't, but
We want you to
New Orleans is under a flash flood.
Yeah, it's Mikester. It is gonna be insane on this storm.
oh,
Could someone pull up?
oh,
Could someone pull up the storm? Oh yeah, here it is. I found it. Let me just switch screens. Yeah.
wait,
Waves of 12 feet plus could be possible throughout from Akula River to Yankeestown. That includes Cedar Key. 12 feet plus. That's about almost 3 of me. I'm about 5 feet. I mean, I'm 5 feet.
also I don't.
But
You 5 foot. You 5'3", but you still gonna get trapped in there, bud.
Alright, big update.
National Hurricane Center is gonna do a live stream at 5:30 Eastern. I'm pretty sure.
I wish we were allowed to show that. Are we allowed to show NWS?
Yeah, we are.
Okay,
Because
so
it's public. It's
have a quick
public
update.
information.
Alright,
So yeah, you
I'm
can.
pulling it up.
Alright, so while you pull that up, we have a storm chaser now saying that over by Cedar Keys we have a lowering. Waves are now being pushed back, and the winds are definitely getting stronger.
Cedar Keys.
Oh.
Yeah, Cedar Keys. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. There's a Cedar Key cam.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can see it on the cam.
Yeah, they just installed those today for the hurricane. Oh, they also got one in Springfield, it seems.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you. They got one in Springfield.
a storm chaser is reporting a lowering.
Is that good?
No.
I think that's bad. Oh yeah. I think it's trying to form an eye actually. Look at the satellite.
And let me just turn reports on for the last 3 hours. Actually, we are gonna make this bigger and look at this more on a bigger view. Yeah, you can see that originally the waves were coming up to here for a while, and now they're getting pulled out as the storm brings the winds around. You're going to see that in many of these beach towns along the coastline.
Yeah, that's not good. I think we might have a developing eye. I think it's trying to make an eye. Not gonna lie.
All right, let me.
And it's kind of displaced though.
All right, let me just play the satellite. Yeah, it kind of.
The track. So the track nudged slightly left.
I see that. Oh, they just put out another tropical storm watch for up to the Virginia border, including Cricket, Maycock, and Point Harbor. So if you're in any of those locations in North Carolina, also have a plan to evacuate if needed. and Colombia.
And we also have a hurricane. Oh yeah. Yeah, Colombia also too. Anywhere along that coastline, the Carolinas, Georgia too.
And pretty much the entire.
Yeah, Georgia.
Oh, they just expanded the hurricane warnings in Georgia to go slightly farther north.
Yeah, I was about to say that, bro.
Severe thunderstorm warning continues for Miami, Florida, with 16 mile per hour winds. Tornado possible tag still remains.
Oh my, this is not looking good. This is actually insane.
I mean, this is really.
I remember Ian though.
Ian was like awful.
Yeah.
If you want to just take a little peek at Franklin, look at the eye on that thing. If you go on the satellite view and hit Queen.
So I have photos from Orlando, Florida, of what the clouds look like from Florida weather. This is what they look like. The scene looks like in Orlando, Florida. The clouds, as you can see, the lines of clouds are slowly coming in from the south and west as the outer bands make their way into the Orlando metro region. Yes, but this is starting to get really serious. If you are from Apalachicola to Spring Hill, I would evacuate if you're on the coastline. Even if there's no mandatory, I would evacuate immediately. But
Wow, that eye on Hurricane Franklin is impressive. Ooh,
let me see this. Franklin, where's Franklin?
look at it.
Doesn't show up on here.
Franklin's off of the. You gotta click it.
No.
Off near the Carolinas. Just off.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Darn, that's huge. At least
That eye is absolutely insane.
At least that didn't hit any land.
Right. It'd be catastrophic.
And this one.
You can look at it in a 3D too.
I'm very concerned about Idelia.
Yeah, Idelia. I don't even know how to say that hurricane. Good guess. I forgot. We're sorry if we pronounce the hurricane wrong, but we think it's Idelia. It probably is, though.
Yeah.
Mm,
I will be right back in like 30 seconds.
Alright, so currently we have hurricane warnings in Georgia. I'll name some cities. Waycross, Georgia. Thomasville, Georgia.
So near Orlando, there's multiple rotating cells.
Nashville, Georgia. Blackshear, Georgia. So those are all included in a hurricane warning in Florida. Hurricane warning for Tallahassee, Florida. Madison, Florida. Greenville, Florida. Jasper, Florida. White Springs, Florida. Live Oak, Florida. Lake City, Florida. We also have one for Lake Butler, Florida. We have a tropical storm warning for Jacksonville too.
Oh, Florida weather just gave me to pronounce in Idola.
Wow, they get storms. Idola.
No, Idalia.
Oh, Idalia.
Yeah,
Evan pronounces it like we do, though, so I really don't.
Well, we also have different accents.
Ideally. Yeah, true.
Alright, so as you can
I say
oh my god, it is getting pulled out a lot. Look at the stream. I'm sharing my I'm looking.
What?
What?
It's gotten pulled out by another about a foot.
Yeah, so
Uh-oh.
another update. So we just got an update on sea temperatures, and it's 84 degrees.
And it's also pulling back in, what's this? This town is Horseshoe Beach. And there's a fisherman. That guy should be out of here.
So I mean, 84-degree temps is enough to fuel up the hurricane and make rapid intensification.
I'm going up and down the coastline with these cameras, and you can see that this one has pulled out a bit. Just a bit. But it's pulling back about by a foot. Delta Beach also pulled out a bit. This is definitely pulled out.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. This is pulled out by a couple good feet. Canyon Beach doesn't have a camera, just unless it does. No. And then we have one inland that you can see. Oh, look at that thing. That's cool.
We also have a cam. Where is this?
That's why I don't ask me while I'm playing if you don't want to know the answer.
Bro, we've had so many hurricanes.
I want to know.
We've had so many hurricane reports in Florida already, southern Florida.
Oh yeah. We should keep our the pressure on the Cedar Key cam is.
I want to say what I wanted to say because it's Devin's thing.
Alright, it's pulled back by about a foot, like 3 or 4 feet in total since we started this live stream. So it's getting pulled back by this very strong force of the hurricane.
What's game?
We have almost 300 alerts out.
Actively with the severe alerts. Let me check. With the severe alerts, we have 2.
See what these cams are doing now. I'm glad they got these cams out there while they could.
What?
Yeah, this has a ton of moisture content in it. And this is all going right up.
Holy! That spin on the Tampa eye is crazy. On the Tampa radar, sorry.
Really?
Yeah, that spin's pretty cool.
Yep, it's starting to develop a small eye wall too, so. Look at that person.
I wonder if it's gonna.
Should be evacuated already. Wonder what he's saying.
Which cam are you looking at?
Horseshoe Beach, I think? No. It's, this one, right? No. God damn.
Oh.
Is it this one? Yes. This person should be out there. Yeah. He's just sitting there.
In his car? Or what? Okay.
Hold on. Don't take it away. I'm coming up.
Oh God. Why is bro right there, bro?
I don't see it.
It's the Horseshoe Beach one. Which is between Cedar Key.
Man, that guy should really. Bro, what's his credit card number? I'm just joking. Don't take that serious.
Hey,
Yeah, what's your credit card number?
Bro, if I could talk to him, I could put a voice on this camera and I'd say, evacuate. You're in a flood zone. a major flood.
I mean, it could
Well,
be a
there's also
professional.
there's also someone standing on the horseshoe beach cam.
No way, really?
Yeah, they're standing by the rocks. There's 2 of them.
There's 3 of
I
them.
want to know.
They got their kid. They got their kid,
They
bro.
should get out of there.
Oh, they got
This
the
is
kid.
stupid. Now, this is what not to do in a hurricane when it's coming. Just standing there. They should be evacuated already.
Bro, rip their kid.
I see a few cars in Cedar Key, but nothing crazy.
There's cars on the Cedar Key camp?
I mean, they're all supposed to be professional.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone out a bit more, probably about a couple inches now. So it's going out by a couple inches now, so on average.
God, they have cams everywhere now. Starting to get scary, bro. I think they had a new cam, Fish Creek. Oh no, never mind. I was already there
There's a
when
new
we
one up
started.
here where Vince is in. What town is this?
Maybe Vince is placing down those cams.
He could be. Yeah. So there's the view from the one.
I think I just saw Vince on that cam.
Bro. No dip.
Vince is on that cam.
No dip, Stroll.
Shut up.
Is the national
Thank you.
live yet?
No.
Oh. 5:30 Central Time. I'm pretty sure.
Well, then I might not be here for that.
Bruh. He's gonna give up on stream.
No.
We have 300 alerts.
Why does everyone listen to Devin?
What do you mean?
Because I wouldn't trust you at all.
Well, we do. We have 310 alerts out. This is wow. I've never seen this much alerts. So we have a tropical storm watch all the way for Northern Carolina, from Northern North Carolina all the way down to the Big Bend of Florida with a tropical storm warning, or a tropical storm watch for Key West, all the way down from Key West to Northern North Carolina. We also have a big old special weather statement in Michigan for some odd reason. Oh, there's a line going through. Yeah, there's a line.
There's a line.
That's not that big. It's not as big as you were making it.
Yeah, but
Oh, farther north. I saw the one further south. Yeah, there's a small line. Just a heads up, in Cairo, Gas City, Elmwood, Bad Axe, Olney, eventually Flint, Vassar, Tama, Goodland, Roswell, Sandusky, Marlette, Harbor Beach, all those locations. Just a little heads up that you might get something. Not gonna be severe. It's just gonna be sub-severe.
the smallest severe thunderstorm warning in the world for only 2 counties. We also have a oh yeah. The water's receding.
Where?
Back a lot. It's near that. Okay.
Key?
It's near Fish.
It's at
North of Fish Creek.
Fish Creek.
Yeah, Fish Creek has a cam. Just north of that cam. North of Fish Creek.
Oh, Kenton Beach.
Kenton Beach, yeah.
Oh my god, it has received
Oh,
a
there's-
ton. That's never a
Is
good
there
sign.
stuff being pushed up?
If you guys don't know, that's never a good sign.
Oh. Alright, so well, it's staying right in the cone too, which is good. At least it's not going off track. At least we predicted it well.
Ian.
I'm not gonna say it, but Ian 2.0, bro. We're not. I don't think it's gonna be like Ian though. Ian was worse. This is you don't compare Hurricane.
was it Hurricane Ian at least a cat 4 or 5?
Yeah.
It was a 5.
By the way, look at the what time is this? Horseshoe Beach camera. It's definitely receiving
Okay.
because if you look at some wet rocks are now showing.
Oh
Bruh.
yeah. Okay, so if you live along the coast of Big Bend of Florida, just near west coast of Florida, I would evacuate because we have multiple storm surge warnings in effect
From all the way
due to a life-threatening storm surge expected.
also from all the way from Apalachicola all the way down to Inglewood, Florida. So if you're in between those two towns on the coastline like Tampa, Clearwater, Cedar Key, evacuate immediately.
Yep.
I'm gonna say did the winds a
Also,
the winds were at 150 miles per hour. They put it down to 140.
well, that's some good news,
And a little bit good news.
But
I
now it's still gonna
guess.
be a Cat 1 when it's over Georgia.
I don't know though. I think they
But it's still a cat 3, so.
I think they might kind of be downplaying this a bit, though. Not gonna lie.
However,
see this
story
town?
4 her not out of the question.
This town
Oh.
right here of Stewart City and Jenna and this town north of them that I cannot say. All that area, that whole town should be evacuated immediately. That town's gonna easily be underwater because of the floodplain that they built it on. Humans are so smart.
Right. Also another thing is that don't a lot of people have been doing this, but don't compare hurricanes to each other because a hurricane has never hit the panhandle of Florida in history. Those go back to like the 1800s, so do not downplay this and do not just compare this
That's
to
not
other
true.
hurricanes.
Hurricane Michael, Hurricane Maria, they both hit this area.
No, they didn't hit the panhandle.
They didn't hit the armpit, but they hit the panhandle. They hit like Apalachicola. Apalachicola gets hit pretty often. It's Cedar Key that doesn't get hit often.
Yeah, I meant the armpit.
It is called the armpit of Florida because it does look like an armpit of Florida. Right in here.
But this is studying history though. Either way, I'm trying to see. I think the screen's trying to form an eye really badly.
It's like
Not gonna
really
lie.
try it.
Yeah.
Really trying. If you're in like Cape Coral, Northport to Palm Harbor, don't be on the beach at all. Don't even be outside. I just realized that Tampa, the county that Tampa is, borders the ocean, borders the Gulf. See this? Look at my stream. It goes
Yeah.
coastal area, and it's like, all right, let me pop out here.
I'm currently not stream because I'm dozing off. I mean, nothing new there. Me dozing off, that's nothing new. Alright, so Hurricane. How do you say that name?
Adelia.
Ideal?
Adelia, yeah. I think. I
Yeah,
don't know.
well,
We're all gonna mess up.
this hurricane was supposed to be Cat 2 at 8 o'clock. However, by rapid intensification, it has now been upgraded to a Cat 2 a little early.
So we do not have any more. We're actually getting more and more power outages now, especially in the Tampa metro and Osceola County. We almost have 1,000 people. Orlando 43. So it's starting to pick up power outages, especially in the southwest section of Florida. So
Bro, skip the ad.
I did.
What's that word? Why did you put those words over your camera? More info.
Oh, we got a new severe thunderstorm warning here in North Carolina. 0.75 inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds expected out of that thing. Okay, so we do have hurricane. I just realized let me just couple storm warnings.
Can you paint a message for me in chat real quick?
I just realized that Savannah, Georgia to almost Charleston, South Carolina, Hilton Head all have hurricane watches. Pin. Alright, it's pinned. Are they live?
Alright, which one?
Why would you pin Devin's messages?
Shut up, Mr. Top Hen.
You agreed on me with this! You traitor!
Good old Mr. Tough Man making excuses.
Like your mom.
I didn't ask.
Alright, we have pictures from
Oh, there you go.
Orlando. So you can see the clouds are starting now roll in closer and closer into Orlando.
Did I spell prepare right? Probably did. Just
No.
making sure.
Shut up, Mr. Top Man. Sorry.
Yeah, I do.
Again, hurricane watches have been issued for Hilton Head, South Carolina, Savannah, Georgia, Brunswick, Georgia, Kingsland, Georgia, Jessup, Georgia, Hinesville, Georgia, Waterboro, South Carolina, Hilton Head, South Carolina, Beaufort, South Carolina, and Richmond, South Carolina. And as you can see, this area right here in South Carolina, right near Charleston, the only reason why we have a storm surge watch is because of how low to the ground this area is. So, alright, so we're probably going to end the live stream here. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Mr. Toffan. Thank you, Chris Gamer EX.
Yeah.
The weather. Thanks, Mr. Weather Forecast.
I'm
Thanks,
gonna say one more thing.
Likester. Thank it's G-Man. And extra thank you to Devin